Welcome to That's Good for Footy.
That's good for footy. This is what you pray for. Every night and every day for you give it all, and you get more. That's good for footy. Good for footy.
Good evening and welcome everyone. How are you all? Nice to see you. Lovely, lovely. Please make that kind of welcome when the boys come out. I can't wait for you to just go nuts when these two boys walk out through those doors. Probably a little bit nervous. Could be an understatement. That's me, not them. But no, it should be all right. We just make them feel, warm and welcome. That's all I'm really asking. I just wanted to say welcome to the That's Good for Footy panel show, the family-friendly live and interactive footy panel show. This is where the fans meet the players and the players meet the fans. I'm pretty ready for this show. I reckon let's get stuck in and go for it. St Kilda show, August the 6th. This is 2025. Please welcome to the show our first panellist. He was born on the 9th of July in 1993. He's played a total of 274 games and he's kicked 109 goals. He was picked number 33 in the 2011 National Draft and he made his AFL debut in 2012. When he plays for the St Kilda Football Club, he wears the number 8 on his back. Thank you very much. Please welcome to the stage, Brad Hill.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, how I want to be with St Kilda when the Saints go marching in.
Thank you very much. That was beautiful. Now you're getting the gist of it. It's nice. Make them feel warm when they come straight out here, and it's great. And most of you ladies in the room, I presume you just love that smile. Yeah. I just thought I'd get that out of the way straight away, mate, so you can get back to just being normal. All right, let's get our second panellist out here because I'm sure you can't wait to meet him and see his smile as well. Please welcome to the show. He is our second panellist. He was born on the 25th of July 2000. He's played a total of 67 games and he's kicked 73 goals. He was picked number 21 in the 2021 draft and he made his AFL debut in 2021 the same year. When he plays for the St Kilda Football Club, he wears the number 43 on his back. Could you please welcome to the show, Cooper Sharman.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, how I want to be with St Kilda when the Saints go marching in.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you, everyone. How does it feel? I mean, we were just having a bit of a chin wag out the back and was saying, it's good to go out and meet the fans and do stuff like this. Coop saying, I've never really done this kind of thing before. So that was nice that you welcomed me. But what's it like walking out to that, mate, and hearing the St Kilda fans and they're just like, staring at you and going, it's so cool to have you here.
Yeah, it is quite cool. I wasn't expecting, I didn't really know how many people would be here, so it's really cool to sort of come to these events and get to chat to plenty of Saints fans, so I love it.
Good on you, mate.
A lot of familiar faces too.
Yeah.
Player sponsors here.
Yeah.
So, you see a lot of these people around, so it's good to be here.
Absolutely good, mate. Let's get stuck into it. I want to do it in our first little segment. It's called What About Me, all right?
That's good for footy.
So what I want to do, guys, I'm just going to talk to you about your footy journey. We're going to go through it in a different sort of format, in a different way. But I want to talk about perception, okay? Perception is huge. People see you as the way they see you as being on the field. It's that reason that I do these shows, because I want to show a different side to you. I know there'll be some circumstances where you're actually watching a game and there's certain individuals that you like to hate on. In that circumstance, have you been in that same situation, but then when you get to meet them, you find out they're actually a really nice bloke. Okay, and when you do meet them, now you wish you could hate them because you can't hate them anymore because you find out they're a really nice bloke. Is that a situation for you?
Yeah, it's probably been like lots of times when you're out in the footy field and you think, oh, this bloke's a bit of a wanker. But then you meet them outside of footy, and I think pretty much most blokes you meet outside of the off the field, they're all great people and great blokes, and I've got a few friends that are at different clubs, and it's always on the footy field everyone's a little bit heated, and then off the field, and once the game's finished, everyone gets along pretty well.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, you do have that perception that, like I've only been in the system now for 4 or 5 years, but coming in, you've got this perception of what people are like, and as you see them on the football field and how they play and how they act and how they carry on, and but you rock up to a footy club, you're really nervous, and you sort of watch all these players play, and they're really nice. They're just normal people going about their business.
There you go.
Footy's just their job
at
the end of the day, and
absolutely,
just like the rest of us. So you fit in really quickly, and you sort of get to know people as they are. Yeah,
very nice, mate. Well said. How rewarding is it when during the post-match review, your performance is made an example of, your gutsy, uncompromising effort and your commitment is highlighted by both the coaching staff and by your teammates?
Yeah, I think that's probably like one of the biggest reward you can get, like coming in on the Monday when you do something good, and there's probably efforts and things that people don't see, when it's like your off-ball run to get back and help the defenders, and like these little things that probably a lot of people don't see. We see it as peers and coaches, and and that's what we're doing it for. We're doing it for obviously the fans and your mates and the boys that you run out with every week, and to get rewarded like that and being shown on in reviews is probably one of the best feelings.
Good feeling. Tell us what it's like for you, mate. You've been shown a little bit of a package, maybe a highlight reel of things that you've done. It gets highlighted by not just the coaching staff, but also your teammates. Everyone gets around you. Everyone roughs up your hair. What's the circumstance like for you?
Yeah, that positive reinforcement's massive. We see a lot of footage from our coaches that's actually behind the goals that sort of the regular punter doesn't see, and the commentators don't see in real time either. So it's that footage that gets shown to your teammates that I suppose proves that you're putting in the effort and you're doing the team role that not everyone recognises. So to get that internal acknowledgement, it's massive for your confidence.
For sure. Tell us this, and this is probably a question more directed at you, but how good is it when you're just outside 50 and you spot up a teammate, you kick him and hit him pinpoint on the chest, and it's between 3 or 4 opposition players? Is there a moment when you just say to yourself, God, I'm on fire today?
I've had those days, and then I've had the opposite when I'm bloody missing. But to be honest, for me personally, like I'll rather be able to hit a teammate inside 50 than to kick a goal myself. So that's probably one of my favourite things to do, and you're getting rewarded, but also the bloke kicking the goal, so you feel like you're a part of that as well. So I really love doing it.
As a spectator and as a fan, I love watching it, because when you see that lead coming out from the pocket and you've got someone that's maybe somewhere just getting close to the wing, but they're moving into the forward pocket, and they hit that player and it's pinpoint, and you just think, oh, that's magic, man, don't let me down, turn around and kick out. That's what you're after. Have you experienced it, either being the receiver or the giver in that instance?
Yeah, I am more so on the receiving end of those in forward 50, which is nice. We have some lovely kicks in our team with Brad and Jack Sinclair and Nazaya and those types. I suppose in the modern game you don't get many opportunities to lead up with all the team defence and the flooding back. So, when you do get hit on a lead, it's always lovely.
How good is it? And I know that you're a bit of an aerialist as well, so you don't mind actually making the lead, but then making full effort to make sure that you take the mark as well. Yeah, brilliant stuff. Belief and confidence is an amazing thing. You see teams get up sometimes from being the underdog. They get up and get over the line. It does enormous things to build self-esteem within the playing group. What in your mind, outside of the things I've already mentioned, are attributed to those results? And obviously we can talk about 2 weeks ago. Tell me though, what is it that gives you that enormous belief? And let's talk about it specifically, because at 3/4 time, to be 46 points down and to come back out and just, wow. I mean, there's so many superlatives that I could use, but let's just let you take the stage and talk about what's it take to believe in yourself to do that.
Being 46 points down at 3/4 time, I don't think any of us had any belief at that point. I know I didn't. So the main message that day was just you're probably going the other way, and you don't want to lose respect, and you don't want it to go the other way and having another 50-point quarter against you, I suppose.
Right.
So it was just about fighting for respect and earning that trust back, and just playing our way, and trying to get some momentum into the next week, and crazy things happen in football. And then we've spoken about it a bit this week about that underdog nature of you release the shackles and you feel a bit more free playing, and because we've just obviously beat North Melbourne only just, and the last couple of times we have come up against them, have been very close wins, and we spoke about that. Yeah, when you're not the underdog and you are expected to win against a bottom side, that you do tense up a bit, and you probably don't play as well as you would like. And, so they're the motivating factors. Is we've got to learn to win when we are sort of expected to.
Yeah, I get it. 274 games down for you, mate. That must have been a hell of an experience for you, knowing that you've got that body of work that you've been through, that you've played.
A couple of weeks ago, you took
yes, yeah.
Oh yeah. To be honest, I remember even Ross just spoke about. Boys, just go out there and play footy like when you're in junior footy. Just go out there and have fun and enjoy being out there with your teammates. Just celebrate all the little things, the little efforts, the goals, and you can feel the momentum happening. And I remember when I kicked my goals, I was carry on a little bit, even though we're still a little bit down. And then the next goal came, and then you're like, we're coming here, and and then the boys just kept going. And obviously Nazai in the last couple of minutes, the way he something special. Probably haven't really seen anything like that before. And he's a star, and it's one of the best wins I've been a part of.
Wow, that's so wonderful. The reason I ask the question, being that you're a veteran that has been around for that long, is that to witness what was going on and to see the whole playing group just come together is when I talk to, and I'm not being facetious here, but if I talk to Collingwood, Richmond, big clubs that have got the big supporter bases, and then they come out and they do premierships, and all they talk about is how wonderful it is that they play for each other, and the smiles that they feel when they do the right thing as a team game. They come together. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to witness, and it was good to see you guys do it. I need to know this: can the same be applied to the comparisons with milestone games and coaches being sacked?
No, we're not. I don't think we have a good run with milestone games. Let's play for your team, mate. We bloody lose from them. We've got another milestone this week with our captain playing his 200, so hopefully we can get one for him. But sometimes it is a little bit frustrating when you see us how we played a couple of weeks ago. You just think, why can't we just do that? Do that all the time? And obviously, we've got a lot of young players, and just getting that consistency in every week. And we're definitely building those something special there.
Interesting though, when I talk about milestone games being a highlight, I also talk about from the negative side, coaches being sacked. You see, wow. So isn't it interesting though that you can see teams will come out and they can actually come out the next week after the coach has been sacked and play out of their skin. So I think the belief and the confidence is an amazing thing, but those to be attributed with that as well. What are your thoughts on coaches being sacked?
Interesting to see how Melbourne go this week. But like I said before, when the shackles are off and there's a bit of freedom, that seems to be the way that teams play after a coach is sacked. They probably focus a bit more on that having fun aspect, like Hilly said, and just going out there and probably playing a lot more offense and playing some exciting footy. So that seems to be the trend. But when the coach does get sacked, they go out and win the next week.
The mind can do funny things,
Yeah, exactly, doesn't it? Well, we've always said, football's 80% above the shoulders. Momentum, fortune and energy, speaking of that, momentum, fortune and energy are all powerful external attributes. So how cool is it when all three are working in your favour?
Yeah, it's one of the best feelings when everything's just, going the way you want it to go. But, what footy's like, there's always mistakes and always, something happening. You don't really get it through 4 quarters. There's always momentum shifts between both teams, and that's just the way footy is played. And, even with the ball, the ball gets turned over 50% of the time. Every time someone has the ball, so the ball's always going back and forth. You don't really have the ball that often in your hands either. So, there's all this stuff that's going on about the footy, all the things you're thinking about. There's a million things happening every second, so he's like, you get a lot of things wrong, but it is nice when you got the momentum going your way.
Ask this question to you, Cooper. In your mind, perceived pressure, scoreboard pressure, or crowd impact, which plays a more pivotal role? And it's good that I can bring up that question now after what happened 2 weeks ago.
Scoreboard pressure does funny things. It's always in the back of your mind. It's the real obvious one, I suppose, that it is on display for the whole place to see. And when teams get a run on, you're always under the pump, or when you're charging back at another team, they can feel the pressure. It's enormous.
Wow. How much of it could you feel the crowd coming around? Like,
yeah, it was pretty quiet until that last quarter.
You had left already.
I don't think there was heaps of people there, but it was bloody loud that last 5-10 minutes. That's crazy.
Yeah, I found that really interesting. I was thinking, as I was watching the telecast broadcast, I was thinking all those people that left at half time, just like, see ya, what you've missed out on.
I had some of my friends that on social media, and I saw they left at 3/4 time. They've been shattered. I probably would have left too.
Yeah.
Don't blame him.
Describe the experience of walking back down the race after a close win. You all put in maximum effort, everyone played to their strengths, and you walk off together. You achieved victory, and then you proceed into the rooms to sing the song as a group. Forming a circle, arm in arm, reflect on the nature of that emotion. The energy levels must have been palpable.
Yeah, it was quite incredible. I think it was our first win in about 8 weeks since the bye, so... there'd been a bit of pressure on us. We'd been working pretty hard for a couple of months without any results going our way, and we've been in some close games and weren't able to get over the line. So for one to turn, you do your lap around the marble. You sign the footy. I tossed at the second tier, which I don't think you're meant to do.
I'm breaking the rules, man.
Exactly right. Angels by Robbie Williams is going around marble. It's a pretty special feeling, and then to get down the sheds. It was Alex Taru's first win, so he was pretty stoked to get him in the circle and absolutely drench him. But I think that half an hour after a really good winning like that is why we play footy, and that's where the satisfaction comes from it.
How brilliant. I just think it's just one of those moments where, and I can tell by as soon as I ask the question, the smiles just break out in your face, What was it like for you? As I said, elder statesman, but you've gone into the rooms after a win like that, and the electricity, you must have just a buzz.
Yeah, no, it was like I touched on before. It's probably one of the best wins I've been a part of, and I think I was just been a bit more of a fanboy of Naz. This is how good he was. To be honest, I hadn't really seen that's probably one of the best best 5 minutes of footy.
You must have been so proud.
He had an unreal game, and obviously he's had an unreal season. But I was just thinking, geez, this kid's a star. So, but yeah, it was an awesome win, and it was one of it was the biggest comeback ever. So, it was incredible.
Mate, he must have been so proud.
Yeah.
I could just imagine. Which player at the club, this could be him, which player at the club thrives on the big stage and relishes in the atmosphere, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think probably Jack Sinclair's been a big one for the last 4 or 5 years, and even Callum Wilkie, he always stands up for us. But and Naz is the one that's coming through now at the moment. And obviously he's only in his 4th year, and he's got a lot of potential.
That's wonderful. Who, in your opinion, mate?
Yeah, Naz, hard to go past. Just the way he was able to play the whole game, but then the last couple of minutes for him and Rowan to devise the little strategy they had there when the opportunity presented was pretty impressive, because not many people are thinking that clear in that time of a game. So he took the moment by the scruff of the neck and got us over the line.
He yelled at me Hilly, get all the forwards this way. So I pushed all the forwards here, all this space on this side of the 50, and everyone thought Ryan's going to roll on his right foot, and they planned Ryan to go to the left side, and Naz is just sprinting forward.
How good's that? Yeah. I loved it. Bloody brilliant. Maybe this is a question that is so easy to answer, but it may not be. What has been your favourite or most enjoyable game of the year so far? Is it that?
Yeah, definitely.
Good. All right. There you go. I knew we wouldn't have to go into it. Locker room energy is something that can be infectious. Who is a player down at the club who thrives on this? Who is that one that brings all the excitement and vibe to the locker room?
Jack Higgins, without a doubt. He's in the number one locker. So as soon as you turn into the change rooms, he's sitting right there all the time. He's probably cracked a Red Bull at 8 a.m. in the morning. He's absolutely buzzing. He's always got something for you that he's seen on social media. He's got always got $1 million question, and he brings the vibes. He go.
Same answer?
Yeah, he go. And then all the young boys, I just like getting around. They're always bring
good on
energy,
you.
you know. The old boys are a bit grumpy, so I'll stay away from the old blokes.
Nice. Which one of these gets you pumped the most before a game? The smell of deep heat, going back to maybe your junior years. The smell of fresh cut grass, pulling on the jumper, strapping on the boots, the footy in your hands, or the sound of the crowd?
We don't really have deep heat around anymore.
No. But just say, just that maybe warm up, you know.
Yeah, probably put
Baby
the
oil.
jumper on when you get the jumper on. Like,
yeah,
you're ready to go out. That's
nice.
a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think putting the jumper on, sitting, without 15 minutes to go before you run it, before the game starts, you sort of sit in your locker, the jumper's there, take a few deep breaths and put it on, and you're sort of ready to go from that moment.
I like that. Getting me goosebumps, Cooper. Well done, mate. When you were giving away the signed kids' footies at the end of the game, apart from throwing them into the second tier, what are you looking out for as you're heading to the boundary line?
Oh, me? I've got 2 kids, so early day, like when I had my daughter Harry, I always just look for a young girl, because my daughter, now I've got a son as well, so I always just look for like a younger kid that will really enjoy the moment, and they'll remember that growing up.
Beautiful.
Yeah, same thing. You sort of run off in any random direction. As soon as you get close to the boundary line, you're scoping out a young kid that's sitting on the fence or is getting held over by the parent, and it's a pretty special moment to see them.
It's an amazing thing, because I asked that question, and I also think about the other side of to that is that how much you realise of the impact that you've made on that child, because they're going to be talking about that for the rest of their life too.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I could imagine when I was a youngster and I was sitting at the footy, and if I got one, it would have been.
How cool is
wouldn't
that?
forget.
How cool is that? Which club did you like to beat the most when you were growing up?
When I was a young.
Just when you were a young tacker, which club did you
I
have?
was a West Coast fan, so probably Fremantle.
Fremantle, easier.
And I was an Essendon fan, so Collingwood games on Anzac Day, it was pretty special to see the Bombers win on that day.
Good on you, mate. Who's the AFL club that you like to beat the most now as a St Kilda player?
I actually think it is Essendon now. After growing up following them, I reckon I always love to beat Essendon. So got them in a couple of weeks' time, and hopefully knock them off.
Beautiful. All right.
Yeah, mine's probably like one of the bigger clubs, like Collingwood or Geelong.
Yep.
Always good.
Do you get up for those games?
Yeah, we don't really win too many, so. Over my career, Geelong always get me done, so I like to beat them.
Okay. When you're in a car, this is an analogy for you. When you're in a car, you have to trust the driver. You have to trust someone can handle any situation that comes up. They have experience, knowledge and skill in all conditions. You have to trust their ability. Using this as an analogy, who was that one teammate down at the St Kilda Football Club that you had that level of trust with?
Myself. We're talking about driving the car?
That's the analogy part, but you can go with that. Yeah.
In what they mean, like footy? Who would
like if you're to just say, I just absolutely trust this individual, I know that they can handle any situation, they just step up, and you just go, total reliability on that individual.
Probably the 3 I mentioned before, Wilkie, Sinclair and Naz.
Yeah, brilliant, mate. Well done.
Yeah, Wilkie, rain, hail or shine, just gets it done. He plays on the best forward every week, and he's super.
Great wall of Wilkie. Yeah, love it, mate. Well done. Yep. As a rookie, individuals hope that their natural ability, their skill, work rate and dedication will lead to both cohesion and confidence. Confidence refers to them playing well individually, while cohesion involves the team performing well together. How long, in your opinion, do you think it takes for these things to evolve? Maybe talk about it in games length or...
it's an interesting one. I suppose getting drafted, you're normally the best player in your team, and you sort of have been the best player in your team growing up, and coming to an AFL club, you're sort of down the lower rungs of the team. So it's an interesting dynamic and situation that young kids do find themselves in. I'd say around 50 games. Like I played a 50th game this year, and you sort of feel like you're a part of the team and you're a consistent member. And so it's probably that 2 or 3 year mark where you sort of find your feet. You might be playing in a different position. You might be getting in and out of the team. And I'd say that 3 year mark to really get some confidence and continuity in your footy.
Beautiful, mate. Well said.
Yeah, I'd probably say similar. Probably like 3 or 4 years to start playing some good consistent footy, and then probably play your best footy probably 6 or 7 years in. I reckon.
Nice, Brad. Yeah, I like it. How true is this observation? You've made it big time when a guy in a suit comes out to an interview at half time.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people like it, some people don't. I guess. Sometimes I'll stay away from me.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I haven't got the halftime one yet. Luckily, I don't know what I'd speak about at halftime. I think it'd rattle me if someone come up for an interview.
I reckon I've done halftime.
I've had one post game, so once the dust has settled, I think I can speak a bit better.
Yeah, good on you, mate. All right, nice. I love it when you're watching the game on TV and the cameraman shows the players' parents up on the big screen. And they're watching and they're supporting their kids. No doubt it's a super proud moment. Have you had a similar experience?
Yeah, I reckon I've only had my mum once, and that was when me and my brother played in the grand final against each other.
Wow.
And she...
What a memory.
A half cut. And
Yeah.
I'll kick the goal and the camera goes to her.
How cool is that? Yeah, nice. I like that.
Probably didn't have that sort of experience. You know, I debuted during COVID, so there was no crowds or anything, so I didn't have anyone there, let alone
I'll stick
my
to the
parents.
seats.
Yeah, correct. So no, once the crowds were allowed back in, I'd sort of played a few games, and no attention on my family.
It's interesting, Cooper, because when I was looking at your stats and I was writing that little intro for you, and I was going, oh yeah, that's right, he debuted during COVID. There you go. Yeah. I saw the perfect tackle the other night, guys. It was like a jiu-jitsu move. Grab one arm, lock in the legs, all in one movement, take them down with a hip swing and literally let them fall across you, preventing a sling tackle. They have got no chance of getting rid of the ball, and we go, that's ball! I mean, how wonderful it is that we have that, that we can scream out at Aussie Rules Football. Do you have a favourite kind of tackling technique?
It's trying to get it. Probably the easiest one when you chase them from behind.
Yeah.
Least amount of work.
It's similar, when they're not expecting it, you can sort of hear the crowd like murmuring, they know that it's coming, and a tackle from behind, chase down is always pretty special.
Nice. Yeah, like that. Yeah. I get it. Nice. Yeah. Hey, you're in the rooms after the team meeting and the song is sung, and you get your chance to chat with your mates and family. Tell me, when your mates and your family come in, are they advice givers or moment relators? What's generally the conversation?
I think as players, like when we talk with each other, we sort of will speak about the game, and obviously we're out there together and talk about things that went well and how the game went, and obviously we're all out there so we all understand it pretty well. But after games, I normally just have my wife and kids in there, so my daughter only gets sad if we lose, so she'll cry, why did you lose again? Sorry, Bob, next week.
That's nice, okay.
Yeah,
Good.
for me, probably with family and friends after a game, it's just reliving moments during the game. They'll ask questions about what happened here or what, and half I don't remember. But, no advice from them, fortunately.
When I was younger, though, my mum used to always ask, Mum, you haven't played footy before. Just to frustrate me.
Oh, there you go. This is relevant because it happened, obviously, against Melbourne. Kicking the sealer is the ultimate feeling for you as a footballer, representing the jumper. But have you considered the goosebump moments the fans behind the goals feel when they have it sail over their head? And that emotion is a beautiful thing to witness and watch. You obviously all got to embrace it and enjoy each other on the field, but the fans are going nuts behind the goal everywhere in the whole stadium. Is that something you're taking in directly as well?
Yeah, I think, I was probably a fan in that moment, really. When I kicked that goal, I was on the goal line and watched it sail over my head to probably had a similar feeling. And then we get in the huddle and our MC, Ollie Gill, runs on and he's celebrating with us.
I was hugging him.
Hilly's getting around him, hugging him. That rattled me a bit. So he had the ultimate fan experience in that moment.
He got in trouble. He told me.
Really?
So the club told me off.
Oh, it was worth it, mate. As I said, all the rules were out the window on that one. When you're standing in the pocket on the boundary line and you back yourself in to kick a check side and then you pull it off, how invincible are you feeling at that point?
That's probably more you. I don't reckon I've done many check sides.
Slotted a nice one early in the year that I just threw on the boot, and probably not my style, those sort of goal of the year contenders. Probably didn't think I had the talent to pull some of those off, but pretty invincible. You get on the boundary, you celebrate with the crowd and everyone gets around you, so pretty special moments.
No better feeling than turning around and just looking at the crowd and just throwing your arms out.
Exactly.
But that goal that you kicked the other week as well, that celebration, which you alluded to before, that was a bloody good goal.
Yeah.
That was a really nice goal.
Yeah, it was nice. And
Will you feel it on?
I would love to go to a crowd, but I'm like, I've got to go back to the boys. if I'm close enough, I'll probably try to get some hands. But to be honest, my main focus, when I kicked, I was like, let's just get the energy here. Let's
good on you.
Hopefully the boys can get on a run. So instead of just not giving much, much, and
Yep.
the energy
Yeah,
doesn't, go through the team. So just thought,
Very nice, Brad.
Carry
Very
on.
nice indeed. When I use these descriptive terms, who is the first person you think of? Great team man, self-driven and motivated, great leader and a fierce competitor.
That describes Marcus Windhager for me. Just submits himself to the team. He plays a lot of different roles on the wing, in midfield. He tags a lot. So he does whatever the team
That's a
needs him to
great
do.
call. Yeah, well said.
Literally, he was the first one that popped in my head, and just the amount of work he puts into everything, and just his weekly prep he does like a lot.
and the tagging role that he's been given of late, which is probably something that's been a bow that he's added to his repertoire, has just elevated him to next level.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think as well, even like he played a lot of tagging early in the year, bit of midfield. Now he's going to the wing. Like he can go forward. He can
So
go
versatile.
Yeah, which is what you need these days.
Explain fat side, skinny side for the average punter.
Yeah, this one took me a long time to figure out as a young kid, especially. The fat side. So the fat side is the open side of the ground where all the grass is. There's no players out there. Well, there might be a couple of players out there. And the skinny side is just where all the congestion is, where everyone's lined up at a stoppage or anything. Yeah.
You got the ball, everyone straight down.
Yeah, exactly.
Open sides. Yeah.
I think it's always best the interpretation is handled by the player. Don't ask anybody else to explain it. You guys know it, but it's always nice to give the fans a little bit of insight as to what it is. Excuse me. They'll probably get rid of the sub next year, but in your mind, what is the mindset of being the sub? To me, it could mean either of three things. You either can't wait to get out and get in amongst it and make an impact, or you make the most of your opportunity knowing that the tap on the shoulder could come at any time, or you think to yourself, I could be used as a bit of a secret weapon that comes on with fresh legs.
Yeah, well, I was a sub a few weeks ago because I was actually crook and I didn't train all week. I missed the game and then I was still a bit crook and I come on as a sub and I was like, I could be a weapon that come on after half-time in my run and I came on I wanted to come on after half-time but I come on just before half-time so I was a bit flat. And my legs are hurting still after the game. But it's an interesting one and it can be a weapon for your teams.
For sure.
Especially late in games when, everyone else is pretty fatigued and someone comes on, halfway through the third or something. And, especially depends on who the player is as well,
Well, I've watched Scott Pendlebury with Collingwood do it. You see Will Hoskin Elliott come on and do it. They've been integral parts of the game and the structure and been extremely beneficial. Yeah. So thank you for sharing exactly how you felt. But what are your thoughts on it as well? Like, what sort of a mindset does the sub take on?
Yeah, it is an interesting one. I think by the time I played 30 games, I actually started 10 of my games as sub. So it was a bit of a weird one. And I know the sub feeling all too well. Yeah. It's hard because the build up to the game, everyone else is getting ready and you're sort of doing the warm up, you're going through everything, but you're not going on straight away. So it's sort of hard to keep composed and not fire yourself up too much because you might not be on for another hour. The mindset is just to come on and try and impact and help out the team. You've got the fresh legs, so you might be playing any position that's required. You might be coming on early because of injury. You might be coming on late just as a tactical. And you sort of got to keep open-minded for any situation, really. Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that question. I wrote it, but I love it.
I agree with the warm-up is the weirdest feeling. Like, you just feel like you're not part of the team in a way. You're just sitting around doing nothing.
It plays on me when I'm watching, and so I wanted to find out, and that's the reason I asked that question to you boys, and you've answered it perfectly, so thank you for that. You get to the end of your career, whenever that may be, what do you think you're going to miss the most about it?
I'm closer to the end of my career. I think I've done it since I was 18, so I haven't really known anything different. So probably just like the boys, like being around them every day, just like, I guess for a living we get to go and train with each other, just be out in the oval. Like, I know the work's hard, but it's fun. Some people do that after their work, like they go out and exercise and that. We get to do that for a living. Even though pre-season's pretty hard, and I definitely probably won't miss that. But just being around everyone and the friendships you build, and the stuff you do off the field, and the people you meet, and I guess playing in front of all your fans. Like, you're not going to be able to, once you finish, you're not going to have that experience again when you're playing in front of a big stadium. And that's the things I would definitely miss.
Well said, Brad. Well said. What about you, Coop? I know it's a long way away, mate.
Yeah, hopefully another 10 years.
I
think that euphoria that you get after a goal or after a win, or just the excitement that all that hard work has sort of culminated into something, and you've been rewarded, and it's a special feeling, and be one I miss for sure.
Love it, boys. Well said. What does playing for the St Kilda Football Club mean to you?
Yeah, no, it's awesome to be able to play for the St Kilda Footy Club, and just to play AFL all together is like, a dream of ours. Since kids, and my biggest one would be if we were able to play finals and get to a grand final and do it for this club, because obviously we haven't won one in such a long time, and if you were able to do that at this footy club, you'd be remembered forever. And that's what the boys want to do, and if I'm not a part of it, at least if I was a part of the journey, it would be good to see this next group of boys come through and be able to do it for the footy club. And we've been waiting a long time, so I know all these people here will hope the day comes soon.
They're going, you know nothing yet, mate.
You've only been here 5 years, Brad.
You wait until you've been here since 66, mate. But no, great answer. Thank you very much. The statement gets bandied around a lot, but how accurate is this to you? The best moments in football are the next 4 minutes after a win.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, without a doubt.
30 minutes.
Yeah, probably. Extend it out a little bit.
Depends on how much you win by.
Yeah, correct. It's just amazing. It's the best. Yeah, absolutely the best feeling to be around. The 22 mates and coaches that you fought hard to get a win.
Bloody love that.
It's incredible.
I love that. What has been the best thing you've been able to take from the season thus far? Whether it's been watching some young blood, watching more cohesion, seeing continuity, coaching tactics. What's been the best thing you've been able to take from the season?
It's obviously been a bit of a frustrating one. We would have loved to have won a few more games, but the positives I take out of it is the way we've competed against some of the top sides. We beat Geelong early on in the year.
Great answer, perfect.
In round 2 with a really young side. I think we had quite a few injuries that week and that period of the year. And we took it to Collingwood too late. We absolutely pumped Freo, who were flying at the moment. We probably should have beaten them again over there. We were dominating that game till the last 10 minutes. And just the way we've been able to compete against these top sides.
Great.
That with a young side, that can just set us up for the future.
Beautiful, mate. Brad?
Yeah, mine probably be the growth of the younger players and the games we've been able to get into the younger group, and you can sort of see what they're capable of, and like for me being a bit older, like looking into the future, and I can sort of see that we've got the right group of young blokes coming through, and it's probably just being able, like obviously we haven't been able to win as many games, but it's just nailing those little things in our game plan, and sort of that comes with a bit more footy and a bit more experience. So I think in the next year or so we should start seeing a lot of improvement. Like Cooper touched on before, like we've been challenging against the good sides, but we just need to do it consistently.
Beautiful. AFL was primarily played during the winter months here in Australia, taking into consideration the varying conditions depending on the game's location. Players can experience conditions like snow in Canberra, raining and cold in Tasmania, blustery and breezy in Ballarat, torrential rain and slippery conditions on the Gold Coast, or hot and dry conditions in WA. Is there a particular environment you prefer to play footy in?
Well, to be honest, we're very lucky. We haven't had one rainy game. We play under the roof. So we get perfect conditions pretty much every week.
Take that, Damo.
All our away games are early in the year, so it was pretty good weather. I was actually talking to one of the boys the other day. I was like, we haven't had one rainy game this year. And then our last 7 or 8 games have been at Marvel, and then our last game's in Sydney, so probably good weather there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, nothing better than driving to Marvel in the rain. I can tell you that. Yeah, exactly. And then the game we played in Alice Springs in the middle of the year was probably one of the best days of footy I've had. About 20 degrees, sunny. We were probably expecting going up north would be humid and really hot, but I reckon the best conditions I played in.
Morning, but
right.
So good.
Beautiful conditions.
Oh, good. I like it. All right. Last question, boys. Small forwards are cast as villains. Obviously, this is typecasting, and it's more directed from opposing supporters. But isn't it funny that those individuals who actually take on that role embrace that villain type of persona? They are instigators and they are antagonisers, not naming any names, but players like Tom Green, Tom Papley and Nick Watson, etc., etc. Do you find that funny that you look at certain individuals on the playing field, and we talk about small forwards in this instance, that actually embrace that role of being the instigator and the antagoniser?
Yeah, well, Toby's obviously done it for a long time. And him and Todd Papley were going at each other the other day, the other week. So
Doing the old skin fold test too, huh?
I don't know why they do it. I understand why Toby does. He's the captain, and that's the way he leads.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is good to see in the game, you know, like those little fellas going and giving it to the bigger guys. So it's good.
Good.
Yeah, there's always plenty of tactics. You know, Higo's always telling me what he does to his opponents, and describing today how he does the step on the foot move and whacking him in the chest at the same time. And they're obviously getting close attention from their opponents, so the small forward probably gets painted in the wrong limelight sometimes.
There you go. Very nice.
He reckons he's got the best hands.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, well, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, that was me having a chat with the boys. Please put your hands together for them.
That's good for Footy. That's good for Footy.
That's giving you a fair hint of what's about to go on, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, now they're very easy questions. All you've got to do, keep the microphone nice and close to your chin, and then just buzz in with either your buzz or your Jan. Okay, here's your first question. Who's your club's captain?
Buzz.
A hard one.
I'll give it to Kathy.
Okay, Kath?
Jack Sinclair. Oh, no, Jack.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Jack Steele.
Sorry, darling. Got to take your first answer. Jen actually got that one because Kath got it wrong. So you've got it. Cooper's got it. All right.
Don't.
Not bad. Off to a flyer. Here comes your next one. Who wears the number 6 at your club?
Jan. Jackson McRae.
Yes, well done. St Kilda's football club's motto in Latin is Fortius Fidelius. Right?
Buzz.
What does that translate to in English?
Strength and loyalty.
I'm going to give it to you because it's strength through loyalty.
Oh, through loyalty.
But you've got it. Well done. That means that you're actually off the mark. That's why Brad's so excited, you can tell. All right. Question number 4. St Kilda Football Club was established in which year? Multiple choice. A, 1973, B, 1783, or C, 1873?
Buzz. 1873.
Congratulations, well done. Now you're on a fly now. All right. How many St Kilda players were named in the 2024 All-Australian squad?
Buzz.
Yes.
1.
Yes. And who would that be?
Did I say his name before?
You did.
Jack Sinclair.
Yes, well done. Congratulations. Good girl. All right. Closest to within 1,000, how many members does your club currently have this year?
Buzz. 64,000.
Oh, so close.
63.
No.
59,984.
No.
Well, I took it off the St Kilda website. All right. I took it from there.
It's 64,000.
Is it 64 today? Congratulations,
I just
then.
read it.
There you go. Put your hands together for all of you. You're all wonderful. Well done, ladies. 64,000 today. Jesus Christ. You went up, what, 5,000, 4,000? That's great. Excellent. Well done. All right. Hard one for you. How many premierships has your club won?
Buzz.
Yes, Jen.
1.
1. There you go. How many grand finals has your team played in?
Jan.
Yes.
7.
No.
7.
Buzz.
Yes.
5.
Oh, it's in between. It's actually 6. It's counting the drawn grand final.
Okay.
Yeah. Where did your team finish on the ladder at the end of the home and away season last year?
Jan.
Buzz.
Jan?
10th.
No.
Buzz. 12.
Yes. Well done. Good. How are we going score-wise? 5 versus 2. All right. How many games did your team win last year at the end of the home and away season?
Jan.
Yes,
11.
Jan. Yes. Very good. What year did your team last win a grand final and who did they play?
Jan.
Buzz.
Jan?
66 in Collingwood.
Well done. That's 1 point. How many points did you win that grand final by?
Jan.
Jan?
1.
1 point. There you go. All right. Now you've caught up. Look at that. 5-all. Here we go. It's getting nail-biting now. Okay, here we go. This is for 2 points, ladies. Who was the last St Kilda player to win a Norman Smith medal and what year was it?
Jan.
Yes, Jan.
Lenny Hayes in 2010.
Beautiful. That was for 2 points. Beautiful. All right. This is for another 2 points. Who was your club's leading goal kicker in 2024 and how many goals did they kick?
Jane, it was Jack Higgins and
Jack Higgins is correct.
39.
So close. No. You've got 1 point though.
40.
No, other way. 36. 36 goals for the year. This is a multiple choice question, okay? Only 2 questions to go, 5 versus 8. Multiple choice question. Who has captained the St Kilda Football Club the most out of these 3 players? A, Nick Riewoldt, B, Nathan Burke, or C, Danny Frawley?
Jane.
Jane.
Nick Riewoldt.
Nick Riewoldt is correct. 11, to be exact. And last question. What year did St Kilda play its last game at the then Moorabbin Oval? What year?
Jane, 92.
92?
2? Yeah.
Spot on. Well done. We have a winner. Guess what, Jan? You know more. That's brilliant. Congratulations to you. That was wonderful, ladies. Kath or Buzz, you don't go home empty-handed. You go to That's Good for Footy Football, all right? But, Jan, look, darling, a set of earbuds from Yamaha, TWE3Cs, valued at $150. They're yours, all right? Thanks to Yamaha, our good sponsors. So well done, ladies. Thank you.
That's good for footy. That's good for footy.
Okay, so Coop, I'm going to give you a piece of paper here, mate. There's a whole series of questions or categories that are on there. All I need you to do is choose a category that you'd like to answer the questions from. And I'll just tell everyone in the audience tonight, we've got Australian history, Brownlow medalists, grand final winners, Norm Smith medalists, number 23s in the AFL, Coleman medalists, VFL, AFL history, or club sponsors. Which one would you like to go for, mate?
Coleman medalist.
Coleman medalists, all right. So what's going to be happening here, you're going to be playing for Cooper, okay, Cheryl? And you're going to be playing for Brad, all right? So good luck to both of you. Good luck to you especially, mate, because you're going to be going for Coleman medalists. You're going to be sitting there and just admiring how many he gets right or wrong.
Easy.
Which is going to be super funny, I hope. Okay, let's see how we go here. So what I'm going to do, mate, I'm going to give you the year. All you've got to do is give me the player, all right? We'll see how we go. So, your first question starts now, so you're going to be keeping score, okay? Who won the Coleman medal in 2019?
Jack Riewoldt.
No, Jeremy Cameron. Who won the Coleman medal in 2016?
Jared Ruffhead.
Josh Kennedy. No. Who won the Coleman medal in 2014?
Yeah, go Ruffy that year.
You're going to go Ruffy?
Jared Ruffhead.
Lance Franklin. Okay. Who won the Coleman medal in 2021?
Jeremy Cameron.
Harry Mackay. Not bad, mate. Who won it in 2015?
That has to be Ruffhead, surely.
No, Josh Kennedy.
When Ruffy win his?
Yeah.
Maybe 16 or something.
Who won it in 2017?
Oh, I can't keep answering. Jared Ruffhead.
Lance Franklin.
Terrible.
All right, going well, mate. You enjoying yourself, Cheryl? Yeah, good, good.
Doesn't have to do anything.
Who won it in 2018?
Why did I choose this topic? 2018 forwards. Taylor Walker.
Jack Riewoldt.
No, it'll be first guess.
Bad luck, mate. Who won it in 2022?
Charlie Curnow.
Yes! Well done, mate.
Thank you.
I don't know who's more excited, me or you. That's brilliant.
I'm stoked.
Well done, champ. Who won it in... Oh, I'm glad to make sure you turn it over. Good, yeah. Who won it in 2020?
Oh, COVID year. Tom Lynch.
Started with a Tom? No, Hawkins. Bad luck. Who won it in 2023?
Curnow again.
Yes, well done, mate. All right. Now you've got 4 questions to go. This is going to be multiple winners. Okay, so who won it more than once? Who won it in, and I've actually already given you the answer, so all you have to do is try and remember back. Who's won it more than once in 2015 and 2016?
Buddy Franklin.
No. Josh Kennedy with the West Coast Eagles. All right, who won it in 2022 and 2023?
Kerno.
Well done, beautiful. Who won it in 2008, 2011, 2014 and 2017?
That'd be Buddy.
Yes, well done, mate. All right. And who won it in 2010, 2012 and 2018?
Oh, who was it? Jack Rewalt.
Yes,
Yeah.
beautiful, well done. Excellent, beautiful. Total score of 5, mate. Okay. Who would you like to go through, Brett?
Grand final winners.
Grand final winners. All right, all right. Grand final winners. So we'll just go.
I should be pretty good at this.
All right, here we go. Grand final winners. Okay, you're up, my dear. Basically, I'll do the same, mate. I'll give you the year. You just got to give me the club. All right. Who won the grand final in 2018?
West Coast.
Correct. Who won it in 2020?
Richmond.
Correct. Who won it in 2021?
Melbourne.
Correct. Who won it in 2023?
Collingwood.
Correct. Who won it in 2015?
Horse.
Correct. We want to forget that one. Who won it in 2024?
Brisbane.
Correct. Who won it in 2017?
Richmond.
Correct. Who won it in 2016?
Bulldogs.
Yes. Who won it in 2022?
2022. Who was that? Geelong.
Who was that?
Sydney.
Yes, it was Geelong. Well done, mate. Who won it in 2014?
Hawks.
Hawks. Who won it in 2010?
Collingwood.
There you go. All right. Who won it in succession? 4 questions here. Who won it in 2013, 14 and 15?
Yeah, Hawks.
Hawks. Who won it in 01, 02, 03?
Brisbane.
Who won it? Yes. Who won it in 84 and 85?
Hawthorn.
No. Essendon. Who won it in 2019 and 20?
Richmond.
Well done. Total score? 14. Wow. How's that? Well done, champ. Bloody awesome. They were both good, Cheryl. Both good. I thought the guys were fantastic. Michelle, you're our winner, my dear. Congratulations to you. Cheryl, you don't go home empty-handed. Guess what? Little footy's coming your way. But Michelle, because Brad did so well for you, what he's won for you is a $100 voucher to go to Hamper World. All right? So this hamper here, you can go out to Hamper World, see them at their store, and choose a hamper for yourself. That's yours. Congratulations. That's Good for Footy and Brad Hill. All right? So well done.
That's good for footy.
Thanks, ladies. Congratulations to our Playing the winner. You've just scored yourself a $100 gift voucher from Hamper World. Hamper World have hundreds of hampers available every occasion. Head down to their showroom, which is located at 372 Moreland Road in Brunswick, to choose something special for that someone special. Thanks to Hamper World. All right. I just need to let you know we've got a couple of shows coming up. You're not really going to be interested, but I just have to let everyone know. We're back here on August the 13th, which is next Wednesday. We're doing a Collingwood show. It's all right. That's what they did when I read out we were doing St Kilda last week. Swings and roundabouts, people. Anyway, we'll be back here at the Mulgrave Country Club. Joining me for that show will be Jack Crisp and Daniel McStay. And then on August the 20th, we're heading down to the Frankston RSL. We're going to be doing another Collingwood show. Yeah, that's good. I'll see you there, sir. Joining me on that panel will be Oleg Markov and Patrick Lipinski. So remember, if you're ever purchasing tickets to come to a show, you go onto the That's Good Footy website in order to obtain your tickets and come along and spend the night with us. We'd love it. What I'd like to do now is just thank some special friends that have been here tonight to help me. One of them is my beautiful partner, Sandra. There she is. Please put your hands together for her. The other one is Tom. Tom filled in for Sam tonight. Thank you, Tom. Well done, mate. Beautiful. Flawless. You wouldn't even know that Sam wasn't here, all right? But the best part is Sam is. So thanks, Sam. Sam had another gig to go to. More important than That's Good Footy. Can you believe it? I never thought it would be possible, but anyway, it was. But it's good to have both the boys here. So thank you very much. But more importantly than all of that, what you're really here to show your appreciation for, and you've done that tonight, but I need you to do it one more time, is for the wonderful Cooper Sharman and for the very wonderful Brad Hill. It was great to have the boys on the show tonight. Great ambassadors of the St Kilda Football Club, I am sure you will agree. They both have been very candid, but they've both been doing something that I've admired all night, and that's smile. All right? And I thank you both. You boys have never done one of these shows before, so I'd like you to pick up your microphone and tell me whether you'll ever come back or not, because that's what I'd love to hear. Have you had a good time, first of all, and will we ever see you again?
Yeah, I've had an awesome time, and
Good.
yeah, I'm happy to come back whenever you want me, mate.
Beautiful, mate. Well said. And Cooper?
Yeah, loved it. It was great to see some familiar faces and meet some new people. So
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, loved it.
Well done. Thank you. It's been great having the boys on the show tonight. I'm glad that you've all enjoyed it. And nothing more for me to say than this has been a That's Good Footy panel show. My name is Damien. Thank you, everyone. Cheers and good night. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is what you pray for. Every night and every day for you give it all, and you give more. That's good for footy. Oh, you give more. That's good for footy. That's good for footy.